if you're gonna ask for something and not believe, like, it's pretty much pointless. If you ask and you doubt, the doubt just cancels it out. It just cancels out the whole prayer. Like, you might as well have just said nothing at all. Hey guys, it's me, Jasmine Z, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, you've been watching me for some time and you have not subscribed to my channel yet, ma'am, sir, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and subscribe. I always mess it up every time. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss another video. Also, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Give this video a nice big thumbs up. Follow your girl on Instagram. You know, all that jazz. Yes, let's just get on into this video. As you guys can see from this title, this is gonna be just a short, sweet, cute little Bible study. But I thought I would do a little play on words, or, you know, do things my own way. Y'all know I'm a little spicy, a little different. I do things out the box. I always see people do coffee and Bible time. I actually think that there is a YouTube channel named that, and that is no shade to these lovely people who do that channel. That's a very clever name and I love it. And I love the idea of that. I think, you know, having a nice cup of coffee and reading the Bible, like, that's very cute. However, it is currently 12:46 in the afternoon. If I drink coffee right now, I will be up until tomorrow. So instead, we can do Cran Apple and Bible time. So I'm just gonna have a little cranberry juice. You know, actually we gotta give it a little shake. Give her a little shake up. Got my glass here ready to go. Ooh, let me give you a little ASMR. Ooh. Oh, I'm weird. I actually hate that sound. I don't know why. I've never liked the sound of things pouring into a cup, but this is my cranberry juice. We love it. Ooh, yes. So good. But yeah, I just want to come on here and make a quick little video talking about some things that I've been studying in the Word lately, and let's just get into it. So basically, if you have not watched my last video, I'll go ahead and link that up here. I was talking about just life changes that I'm going through and the lack of belief that I have been struggling with lately. And it's crazy because you guys will probably think like, all right, Jasmine, you've made videos about this sort of thing before, and that's because I'm still dealing with it. Okay, sorry, let me be a soft, cute little Christian girl. That's because I'm still dealing with it. But this video, I wanted to talk more specifically about belief and why I know I am not, I don't want to say not receiving, but basically God's been telling me, he's been telling me the same thing over and over again, which is that I have to believe in him, I have to trust him, I have to have faith in him. And it's been a challenge for me. So these are a few verses that he's brought me to. The first one we're going to start off with is James. Now James be knowing how to set somebody straight. That's why I like James, because he's very like to the point, and he just says it how it is, and he just gets you together. So I'm reading from the NIV version. This is James 1. I'm gonna start with 1:5, and I'm gonna read it until 1:8. So James chapter 1 verses 5 through 8, if you want to grab your Bible too. I am using my handy dandy study Bible life application. I love it because it has little blurbs at the bottom. I don't know what to call them, but that's just what I call it. So let's go ahead and read it. So it says, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. But when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea, blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Such a person is double-minded and unstable in all they do. Like, what the heck, James? Like, you really just came from my whole life right there. James was just, He was giving it to me. Yeah, that's very blunt. But basically what I take from that is, obviously, like it said, if you're gonna ask for something and not believe, like, it's pretty much pointless. If you ask and you doubt, the doubt just cancels it out. It just cancels out the whole prayer. Like, you might as well have just said nothing at all, because if you're gonna sit there and be like, Lord, please, in this case it's saying ask for wisdom, but I kind of made a note on there myself and I said, if you ask for wisdom or really anything, and you don't believe that you're gonna receive it from God, then you're not gonna get it. Like, don't expect to receive it. That's literally what he said. He said that person should not expect to receive anything. And that's me. I'll be honest, that's me, y'all. Like, I'll be praying to God and I'll be like, Lord, please, like, I'm asking for whatever the case may be. I'm asking for this blessing, or I'm asking for that breakthrough, or I'm asking for change, I'm asking for whatever the case may be. But then right after I ask for it, I'll be like doubting in my head, like, oh, maybe God like doesn't want to give that to me, or maybe I don't deserve to have that prayer answered, or maybe I'm not asking the right way. Like, how dumb does that sound? And I'm saying that to myself, but I feel like sometimes we get caught up in like praying the right way, and I am very guilty of this, where I'll hear other people pray and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, they're so good with their words and they're so eloquent and everything, and I'm just over here like, Lord, please, Jesus, help me, Lord. Like, God knows me. He knows I'm a little, he made me, so he knows how I am. But for some reason I compare myself to other people and I say, well, I don't pray as good as they do, so maybe that's why I'm not getting it. No, the reason why I'm not getting what I'm asking for is because I do not believe. First of all, I'm having trouble believing that, not believing that God exists. Obviously, I believe that God exists. I believe he's real. I believe in Jesus. I believe the Holy Spirit. I believe all those things. But I have trouble believing that God is a good God, which sounds really bad, and it's not fun to admit that to whoever's watching this video, but it's the truth. I have trouble believing that, you know, God is a father who cares about me and loves me and wants the best for me. For most of my life, I've really struggled with just seeing him as the judge rather than, you know, a loving father. It's more of like, you know, he's this, I used to call him like big bad God, like big bad God in the sky who's gonna get me, like if I sin or if I mess up or if I make a mistake, rather than somebody who's loving and who's caring and forgiving, more so than I ever am to myself, or that anybody could ever be to me, or I could ever be to anybody else. Like, he's just so much more than any human could ever be. But for some reason, I just focus on the harsh or negative part of him, and I completely forget that he actually wants the best for me. And that's what he's been telling me, is like, all you have to do is trust that I'm on your team, and trust that, you know, I will give you the desires of your heart. He told me this actually months ago. He said, see, God knows how to handle me, because he knows I'm a little hard-headed. But he literally was like, do you think I don't know what you want? And I may have said this in a past video, I don't remember, but he's like, do you think I don't know what you want? He was like, of course I know what you want, because I'm the one who put those desires in your heart. I'm the one who put that there. I know what you want. I know what you need, because I made you. I created you. So why are you sitting here, you know, doubting me and thinking that I don't hear your prayers, or I don't want you to have the desires of your heart, or I don't want you to be happy, and I don't want you to be fulfilled, when that's why I created you. I created you out of love. I created you to be loved. That's what I want to do. But you just keep blocking it. You won't accept it. So that's what, it's just, I don't know why it's just been hard to get through my head, but that's why I've been studying scriptures just like this, to really let it hit me that, hey, if you don't believe, or let me put it this way, the reason you're not seeing the results you want to see is because you're not believing. So I think that, like I said, James is really good on that. So at the bottom of here, the little blurb, I call it, this is what it says for verses 6 through 8. It says, if you have ever seen the constant rolling of huge waves at the sea, you know how restless they are, subject to the forces of wind, gravity, and tide. Doubt leaves a person as unsettled as the restless waves. If you want to stop being tossed about, rely on God to show you what is best for you. Ask him for wisdom and trust that he will give it to you. Then your decisions will be sure and solid. And again, that is like so me, because I am very like over here one moment, over there the next moment, like yeah, I believe everything's good. Next one I'm like, nah fam, it ain't happening, it ain't working. And it's just like this constant back and forth, and I am always like very unsettled, and I feel like I'm just back and forth, and I can't just like make up my mind. Well, not that I can't, because I can and I will, but in the past it's been difficult for me to like make up my mind and just say, this is what it is, this is what I believe, this is what I'm resting on, this is what I'm trusting in, and that's what it is. So we're getting there. All right, so the next part I wanted to read was Matthew chapter 21, and I'm gonna start with verse 18. I'm gonna read through 22, but the last two verses, that's really like the heavy hitter right there. So it says, early in the morning, as Jesus was on his way back to the city, he was hungry. Sounds like me. Seeing a fig tree by the road, he went up to it, but found nothing on it except leaves. Then he said to it, why can I not read? Then he said to it, may you never bear fruit again. Immediately the tree withered. When the disciples saw this, they were amazed. How did the fig tree wither so quickly, they asked. Jesus replied, truly I tell you. I just love when Jesus says that. He's like, truly I tell you. Like, he's great. If you have faith and do not doubt, not only can you do what was done to the fig tree, but also you can say to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. That's it. Like, the answer's right there. It literally says, if you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for. Now that of course doesn't mean like whatever. That's, you know, if it's something good and it glorifies God and it's for your life and it's part of God's will, obviously, like, that's what they mean. They don't just mean you just ask for anything. But if you believe, that is very convicting to me. Well, is it yes, yeah, that is a very convicting statement, because it's just like, that's, again, same thing. The reason why I'm not getting what I'm asking for, or I don't want to say it because I don't want to make it seem like I'm not blessed, because I definitely am. I've been so blessed with so many things. Like, I'd have to make 3, 4, 5 videos just to talk about all the different things God has done for me over my life. But the things that I'm asking for right now in my life, the reason why I'm not seeing the fruit of that is because, part of the reason is because, again, I'm just not believing. And that's what Jesus straight up said. He just said, all you have to do is believe. Ask and believe. And I thought about this the other day when I was driving, actually. Hold on. Gotta take a sip. Y'all, this cran apple is so good. Gotta get you the cran apple. Ocean Spray cran apple. Gotta do it. The cran mango one is okay too, but the cran apple, delicious. Okay, I was driving the other day and I was thinking to myself about how we ask for things, and like, what is the point in asking for something? If you think about it, if you ask somebody, not even God, just a person, if you ask somebody for something or you ask them a question, that is because you have some sort of expectation there. You expect that they have an answer, you expect that they have what you're looking for, you expect that they will give you what you're asking for. So it's almost like asking is based on expectation. So why would I ask God for something and not expect for him to give it to me? Like, and again, I don't want to make it sound like I'm like trying to be a brat and like, give it to me, Lord. Like, I just want. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, like, if I'm asking, there has to be that expectation tied to it as well. I can't just ask and just be like, well, maybe it might happen. I don't know. We'll see. I have to believe that I would actually get what I'm asking for. Otherwise, it would be pointless. There'd be no point in even asking for something if you don't think that you would get the answer or get what you're asking for. So all that to say, I just want to come on here and do a quick little, you know, reading / let's talk about it Bible study session thing. I don't know, but you guys, please hold me accountable. If y'all see me talking trash on here to myself and I'm doubting things, comment down below and let me know. Be like, hey girl, you said you were gonna have faith, you said you were gonna believe, what's up, what's going on? And I'm gonna hold y'all accountable too. Let's all just elevate our thoughts and elevate, you know, our ways of thinking, and really just have faith that we can live the life that, my camera cut out, that we can all just live the life that God has planned and destined for us to live. I mean, we are his children. Whether you believe in God or not, you're still his child. He still takes care of you. He still wants the best for you. He still loves you. And if he can bless Tommy and Susie and Jackie and all them, actually I have a friend named Jackie. I'm not really talking about you, girl. That was just the first thing that came to mind. Anyways, if he could bless all of them, he could bless you too, or he could bless me too. So you just have to believe. We just have to believe that. That's it. Like, believe that God is for us. You know, he is on our side and he loves us and he cares about us and he wants us to be happy. He wants us to have the desires of our heart. He wants that for us. So all that to say, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, stay great, stay awesome, stay beautiful. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, especially if you watched it this far. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye.